The other week, I was at the gymnastics gym with my 9-year-old granddaughter, and I was watching them practice back handsprings. And there was a little girl in Kenna's group that was really scared of doing a back handspring, and her mother happened to be sitting next to me in the observation area and was telling me about how scared her daughter is of the back handspring. And she kept calling out to her daughter from the observational area and telling her daughter to trust the mats. And she told me if she just would trust that the mats would soften a fall, she'll do it. And I thought about that and the wisdom of that notion of trusting the mats and what a gift it is when we find those mats of love and compassion and support in our lives that are able to soften our falls, which can be quite scary and steep from time to time in our lives. Often when I'm in a hospital room with somebody, I share that well-quoted scripture verse from chapter 11 of Matthew's Gospel, verse 28, where Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." And I share that passage because it contains within it this promise of a grace that can provide a softer landing for lives worn and wearied, for lives that are dealing with the stumble and fall of a diagnosis or sickness. And in that softer landing that passage promises, find some rest and grace. Today we're invited to pause and pray about those sources of compassion, those mats of support that help soften our landings in life. Gifts that bring with them the grace to trust and to believe that as we continue to navigate this journey of life and stumble and struggle our way through it, there will always be mats of grace and peace and love and mercy ready and waiting to soften our fall. God's peace and blessings to you all.